Alright, so this week we're kicking off our Into the Wild, or actually Out in the Wild as I should say, at Barnes & Noble. So let's get this started. Rumor has it they brought back the 3 for $20, and we're going to go check this out right now. Alright guys, that was an extremely successful trip to Barnes & Noble today. I ended up getting a Barnes & Noble exclusive Bo Peep from the new Toy Story 4, and I ended up getting 3 new figures from the new live-action Aladdin movie. I got Aladdin, I got the Genie, and I ended up getting Jasmine. So that's the start to this Out in the Wild, so it can only get better from here. So my whole goal this entire week really is to get all the exclusives for the Toy Story 4. That's my goal this week, and then whatever action figures I can acquire in what avenue I choose, you know, obviously being eBay, OfferUp, or just Out in the Wild itself. All right, this is a great start to Out in the Wild. All right, stop number 2 on this Out in the Wild, GameStop. We're going to catch them at open and see if they got any exclusives. I'm not sure if they do or not, but wish me luck on stop number 2. All right, so stop number 2, again, extremely successful. I ended up getting the GameStop exclusive for Toy Story 4. I also ended up getting a new Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. And I ended up getting Sheriff Woody from Toy Story 4, and I ended up getting one more Toy Story. So it's been a good day. We're 8 pops down, and I've only been shopping 20 minutes. So of course I'm hitting these places right at open. So next stop's going to be Target. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. All right, so next stop is Target, and we are shooting for the 10-inch Thanos that is dropping today. So let's go get this bad boy. Wham. Okay, there we are. That is our 10-inch Thanos. Sweet. Let's see if they have any. Let's make sure we don't have any Target cuts on top. All right, there we go. That's coming home with me. Hey guys, welcome to Rock and Pop Vinyls on this Sunday for our episode 17. I'm flying solo today, so it's just me, no Taylor, because this episode ran a little late. So she's off to bed for school tomorrow, so you're stuck with me. No mystery box today, just we do have pretty good plate though, but we're going to start off here with Blackstone Cherry. I don't have a big lead in on this album. I really like this band. I own every album. They have 6 albums, 3 EPs. I own all of them in digital format and a couple on CD. A really good friend of mine was down in Tucson back during December during my birthday. She saw this record. She remembered we were hanging out. She remembered the name of the band. She remembered that I liked them, and she thought this would be a cool birthday present, which by all means it is. It's just I don't know a terrible lot about this band. That's why I'm not going to have a whole lot of information on them. This would be their 5th record, which is called Kentucky, which is actually my favorite record up to this point. They do have a new record out called Family Tree, which is a fine record, but this one a little edgier, a little grittier. I think when this band came out in 2001, they were signed to Roadrunner Records, which is pretty much a major label, and they were on that label up until 2015. I think there was some bitterness when the label did drop them. They are now, they were picked up by the Mascot label group, and I think there was just a lot of animosity, a lot of hurt feelings going into the recording of this record after being on such a a major label for the better part of their career, and it really shows on this record. It's got a lot of grit to it. It was a great birthday present, really cool vinyl. Like you probably can't see it behind me, but it's actually on an all-white limited edition vinyl. And so my friend really did me a solid when she went down to Tucson, went down to all-day record type of show down there and picked this up for me. So I'm mucho appreciative. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into Black Stone Cherry's 5th record, Kentucky. And like I say, I always do, I have it queued up and ready to rock and roll here. And Black Stone Cherry, they a lot in the vein of blues rock, southern, like that really good southern blues rock. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get that going. All right, here we go. So it was a busy week. I had a big out in the wild. I had multiple out in the wilds, as you've probably seen earlier in the video. Little nuts. I mean, I picked up a lot, but let's go and start right from the top. I went ahead and went to Barnes & Noble. That was my first stop on Monday. And as I walked in about 10 minutes after opening. The manager of the Barnes & Noble was already putting out brand new Toy Story 4, including, right off the bat actually, he was stocking this Barnes & Noble Bo Peep exclusive. She's awesome. She's like kind of like in a karate stance, holding her it looks like a cane of some sort, but or bow, whatever. But Bo Peep, this is our Barnes & Noble exclusive. She's awesome. I was really waiting for this set to come out. I'm really excited for this movie, but it didn't stop there. When I was going through the rest of everything else he was putting out, he started putting out brand new pops for the new Aladdin movie. So I went ahead and picked up Princess Jasmine right here. I'm excited for this one too. A little skeptical. I mean, I'm to be honest with you, I'm starting to get skeptical about the Lion King. At first, I was all for it, but after seeing the trailer in the theater, you know, I've seen it online, and I've seen it, you know, and it kind of got me moved. After seeing the trailer and seeing it with a packed house, there was really no emotions at all from anybody in the room. I mean, I even hear one guy behind me. He says, you know, I'm not interested. I'm not going to say that about myself, but wow, I mean, there really was no emotion towards this trailer at all. I mean, we're going to see. I mean, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to buy the pops at all. They are ugly as hell. They are just, I mean, I get it, you're making a live action movie, so they got to kind of bring that into the pops, but they're just ugly. There's nothing cool about these pops at all. I've been staying away like the plague, and it's starting to show, because I was in Hot Topic earlier today, and they have so many, and no one's touching them. That's bad. That's, you know, but no one wants them. I mean, they're just ugly. They're scary looking, actually. They're not even ugly. They're scary looking. Simba looks as scary as Scar. I mean, I don't know. I'm not about it. But anyway, so I got another one from the new Aladdin. Can't even talk to it. Aladdin of Akbar with Abu. I love it when they do the little two pops like this, the little mini pop on the inside. But these are really cool. Really like this. And then, of course, we have Genie. This is our Will Smith Genie. And so that was just to start my day. That was at Barnes & Noble right off the bat. And then right next to Barnes & Noble in the same plaza is a GameStop. And I figured I'd just go in there and check. Of course, I caught them right at open too, which was great. And I ended up picking up this Sheldon Cooper from the new Big Bang Theory set. This is one of those sets that I know this is like the, you know, the kind of like the second wave of like all of them. I mean, there's several Sheldons out there, but with the ensemble cast being released, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to pick away at it and just get the rest of the collection. But I ended up picking him up right away. He wasn't hard to get, so that's a foretell, you know, of his value. But I love that show, and had to have it. And of course, the one thing that Toy Stop had over Barnes & Noble that morning was Toy Stop actually had more Toy Story pops than they did. They only had the exclusive. Now they have them all, but that on Monday that just passed, they only had the Bo Peep. But GameStop had a few more, so I ended up getting Jessie. Now I missed Jessie the first time around, and I really regret that. She's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination anymore. The first Jessie that came out from Toy Story, but I wasn't going to miss it this time around, no matter what. So there you are. We have our Jessie, and then of course you can't have Toy Story at all without Sheriff Woody. They had that available too. Now at the GameStop I was at, they only had one Woody, one Jessie. They hadn't had a whole shipment arrive yet. So the guy said, hey, you know, if you want them, get them now. I don't know how they're going to float. And I was like, or how they're going to sell. And I said, yeah, you're right. I'm just going to go ahead and pick them up. And of course, being the box snob I am, I'm kind of mad at myself. I didn't do as good a job. I went for the, okay, get it now situation. And I bought him, but he does have a small blemish right here. It's a small dent. And I actually bought them like that. That's very rare of me to do that. Very rare. And I was kind of upset with myself that I did that. And the reason I'm leading into that is, of course, I made up for it. Later on, the very next day on Tuesday, I went into Target, and they released theirs the following day. And of course, here we are again. We have Sheriff Woody. And he's in great shape, and I'm a little more proud of myself for taking a little more time to get him. But in the process of going to that Target the very next day, I ended up getting this awesome locked Target exclusive bunny. This is a pretty big collection. You know, I've been pretty adamant since I've started this channel that I'm really fond of. I don't like to go any more than really 5 or 6. That's about as big as I'd like to get when it comes to sets. I actually like them even smaller. This particular set is an 11-piece set. And I can tell you there's a few in here that I won't collect at all. I definitely won't get the Ducky or the non-exclusive bunny. It just won't fit into my collection. And I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know who Gabby Gabby is, or Combat Carl, or Duke Kaboom. I'm sure once I see the movie I'll be like, oh, I wish I would have bought them. But they're right here on the bottom. I probably just won't end up, right now there's no urgency to pick the rest of them up. But I do have Alien. I went ahead and ordered him on HotTopic.com, so I have that coming in the mail, and so with a few other ones. But anyway, so there's that. And then when I was at back at GameStop, actually I skipped one. I apologize. I did get this cool Sad Forky. This is the GameStop exclusive. And the regular Forky you can find everywhere else. The only difference between the two is this one's sad and the other one is not sad. It's got a big smile, the regular Forky. But yeah, so that was just Monday and Tuesday. And as you can tell, 7, 8, 9. So I did 10 pops in on that deal. The week was still very young in that department. I ended up going to another Hot Topic at the mall, at another mall that I normally don't go to, out in the East Valley here, and I ended up getting this Hot Topic exclusive Dark Phoenix. A couple weeks ago you probably saw the regular Dark Phoenix that I got, but this is the Hot Topic exclusive. I was really trying to get the glow-in-the-dark Chase that went through Hot Topic, and then of course Walmart also has a glow-in-the-dark exclusive, and so those two will be Obviously, the Chase ones would be a little elusive, but the Walmart one, I think I might get a good stab at that next week. But there was Dark Phoenix, and then today I was out and about, and I ended up getting. Let's see, what else did I get? I ended up getting Leonard. So I ended up getting Leonard from Big Bang Theory. Had to get that. I love his little sarcasm there. There's Halco, but this is cool because I really wanted to get him the first time around. I never got him. I do have a Sheldon Cooper in a Green Lantern shirt, but that whole series was very elusive to me. But it also came out right before I really started collecting Pops, and so that set is really pricey. All right. So I ended up getting a few more. I ended up getting another one from Hot Topic. I got this Bo Peep with Officer Giggle McDimples. That's a hilarious name. But it's another one of those where you get a little pop inside there. You see it? It's an awesome set. So as you can tell, we're up to 12 now. Oh, don't worry. I think I'm almost at the end of my run. Hot Topic got this really cool exclusive DC Superheroes Owlman. Picked him up today. Thought he was pretty sharp. I really like these one-off exclusives at Hot Topic. Hot Topic's really big on getting these one-offs, and I try really hard to collect them all. I've been pretty successful. I've got a fair amount of them. I'm actually kind of surprised that this was a Hot Topic exclusive. This to me seems like it would have been more of the specialty series that you would find in smaller mom and pop type comic book shops, but it actually ended up in Hot Topic as an exclusive, so I had to have it. So that was with, I think I have one more, and of course this is last, and I mean definitely not least. I've been waiting to get this one. Matter of fact, to the point that I actually already ordered it. I was not expecting to see it in stores this week, but when I got out of the movies today, I went and saw Avengers, by the way, Endgame. Fantastic. Do yourself a favor, go see that movie. No spoiler here, just go see it. You will not regret it. Just don't drink any fluids going in. It's a long one. But last but not least, like I said, I already ordered this pop, but now I saw it in boxed lunches today, and I was like, I gotta have it now. I wanted to be able to share it with you because I have to wait for the other one to show up in the mail. But I ended up getting Tim Burton's 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. So excited! I'm really excited about this one. They have the 1995 one coming out, Val Kilmer. That should be out on the floors any time if it hasn't already. But I love these black boxes to commemorate the 80 years of Batman. It's just awesome. I love everything about it. And now I have two, and I'm excited about that. I tend to double up on my Batman figures just because Batman is my favorite comic book hero. Always has been since I was a little lad. But yeah, so there it is. So the Michael Keaton 1989 Tim Burton Batman. I haven't seen him anywhere else. Like I said, I ordered him. I actually ordered him from Hot Topic, but I found this at Box Lunch. They're the same company anyway, but Box Lunch actually had this on their shelves this morning. And so and he's in fantastic shape. So this week, just like that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I ended up getting 11 new pops. So yeah, it was a busy out in the wild. Oh, wait a minute. I do have 2 more. Actually, it was one of those situations where the girl at the counter goes, hey, if you spend 5 more bucks, you'll get a new, $15 hot cash for next time you're here. And of course, I'm a sucker for getting that hot cash, so I ended up getting this Captain Marvel keychain to meet that price total. Because you got to spend 30 bucks to get that $15 off 30 hot cash. Of course, I can't redeem the new hot cash until July, but there'd be a lot of pops by that point. But I thought this was cool. I'm not big into collecting these, but I did like this one, and so yeah, so I got this Captain Marvel keychain. Okay, so this pop is the last one of the week, and it's pretty much going to take up this whole table, but I ended up lucking out, and I got to Target first thing on Friday morning, and here we are, folks, the Target exclusive 10-inch Thanos in all his glory. Of course, I got there right away, so I was able to get the first pickings of, they didn't have a lot. This store I was at, they shipped them only 3, and I got this one in perfect shape, and he's a proud member of my 10-inch family. I've been staying away from these as of late because I think they're getting kind of too much. You know, I wasn't big into the Wicket one. I really thought I wanted the not the Wicked one, but the Jack one. I did initially when I saw him. I was like, I want the Jack one. And then when he was everywhere and the market was just saturated and he was so easy to get, I just kind of fell out of love with him. But this one was elusive, and I had to work at it to get it. And of course, I really lucked out. No Target famous box cut. No box cut. No razor cut right down the middle. It is flush. So anyway, this was my out in the wild this week. It was epic, and it was a lot, and I'm happy with every piece I did get. It just makes next week's out in the wild gonna fail in comparison because my pocketbook is not gonna keep up. We need a little bit of a recharge. All right, so anyway, I'll be back with Go Figure, and after I clean all this mess up. Hey guys, I'm back, and so we're going to go into our Go Figure segment. Got all those pops cleaned up. Man, it took a bit. I got that whole side is scaling up the wall. One of these days I'm just going to go ahead and do like a tour, show you how deep this goes. This is insane. Have our 10-inch Thanos back here keeping me company right over my left shoulder here. But anyway, got all that put away, which leads up to this week's Go Figure. It's not a big one. A couple things I want to laugh about. It kind of plays off our whole mail call, but I'm going to incorporate it into this just because I want to show you guys a few things that I think was interesting and no-nos in the action figure world. The first thing I want to show you is last week on OfferUp, I was just kind of tooling around and looking around for just action figures, playing around, and I found some really good deals. I found these awesome Sons of Anarchy action figures. These are no longer on the market. These are by Mezco. I want to say these came out in 2014. I ended up getting Jax Teller here. These are actually in pretty good shape. I'd say about a 7.5, 8, and I ended up getting Clay as well. The cool thing about this is the guy gave me an awesome, I ended up getting both of these for 25 bucks, which I was more than happy to spend. They were selling a lot more than that on eBay and other online companies, but I ended up finding both these for 25 bucks. I'm stoked. They're really sharp looking characters, great, they're just awesome looking, and I love this show. I just never got around to collecting the figures, and so by doing that, this kind of got me on the hunt to find the rest. It's not a big collection. You got Jax and Clay, and I now have both of them here, and you got Jax and Clay in their prison uniforms. And then they actually had a couple of bobbleheads too, which I thought was kind of cool. But anyway, I ended up getting those. And then this week I had a couple of items show up in the mail. This one I actually opened already because I needed to see the integrity of it. Okay, first things, folks. If you know anything about action figure collecting, You don't ship an action figure in a soft padded mailer. This is a no-no. You do not do it. I cringed when I saw this in the mailbox because I was like, what the hell is going to be wrong with this figure? Last week I showed you that I was collecting, I ended up getting the, from Batman, I ended up getting the Christian Bale Batman for The Dark Knight. Well, he was awesome. He came in great. I loved everything about it. Well, of course, naturally, you have Batman. You want to get the Joker, especially Heath Ledger's Joker. That's what I ordered. That's what this is. Well, not only are we packed in a mailer, we're just wrapped in good old-fashioned newspaper. That's it. And I'm not gonna lie, very, very lucky. This has a few blemishes that I could probably do without, and it probably, be honest with you, happened from this type of mailing. But I did end up getting the Joker to go along with my Chase Christian Bale Batman from the same series. The card stock itself is okay shape. We've got a few bends right here, but no creases and no fading. But I mean, I was clearly dealing with someone that doesn't understand the importance of mailing and wrapping. And, you know, usually I deal with collectors, and collectors understand collectors. They just do. And this is clearly not a collector. I still value this piece, but just to let you guys know, this is not okay. If you ever sell an action figure or anything like this, they need to go on boxes. They need to be wrapped in bubble wrap or some protective insulation of some sort. It could even be folded up bags for all I care. But this, I mean, I lucked out. I really did. But this is a no-no. This is a no-no. So anyway, that's the first one that got my attention. The second one is this. Okay, so I haven't opened this at all. I know what this is. This is a Legends, I believe this is Red Skull or Iron Skull. But why I saved this from opening is I want to share with you the packaging of this. Now this is done in cardboard, as you can tell. Lots of tape, crazy amounts of tape. But this is a Gatorade box. This is a box that, you know, when you're in the stores and it's in tray form and they line up 12 bottles and they stack them on each other, that's what this is. They took a Gatorade box and folded it into a box and put my wonderful little figure inside here, just taped the crap out of it and mailed it. I purposely did not open this because I had to share it with you. This is kooky as hell. Now, knowing my luck, I'm going to open this and it's going to be in great shape. But wow. You want to talk about trying to save a buck. Okay, so here we are. We're going to open this and we're going to see what we got. Like I said, there's a lot of tape on this. Creative as hell. I'm not gonna. Okay, wait. Little too snug. They form fit this Gatorade box to form fit the Legend, the Legend figure in here. I don't know. I've never seen this, so this is just. Yeah, I just can't seem to get this. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what this is. This is a beverage tray. Now, let's take a look at the condition here. Well, not bad at all, actually. Hey, if that does the job, who am I to... Alright, well there you are. There's your Iron Skull. So I'm getting really close to being able to build this abomination, because that's what I'm looking to do. So there's your Iron Skull. Awesome looking figure. Great looking figure. So I'm 3 away from finishing this set. So Wow. Hey, it worked. I can't really... Yeah, so 2 figures this week and 2 questionable packaging. Lucked out with the second one. It worked out. It was form fitted. The second one, that just can't happen. That's just that's a no-no. That's a no-no. But anyway, so yeah, it wasn't a bad week with our action figures, which of course, like I said earlier, getting that Jackson Clay from the Sons of Anarchy really got me wanting the rest of that set. So I went to our good friends at Big Bad Toy Store right here, and I found for a great price. I ended up getting Gemma, and I ended up getting Jax in a exclusive blue jumpsuit. Okay, lesson. Okay, remember this? And that goofy padded freaking bag? That's a no-no. This is what we do. First thing we get a packing slip from Big Bad Toy Store telling you what I have. So we have our Jackson Blue prison uniform broken down here. Gemma, Teller, exclusive, both. Great price. I got Gemma for $8. I was totally stoked about that. And I ended up getting Jax for $11. And the cool thing about Big Bad Toy Store is they do flat rate shipping. So this ended up being $4 flat rate for both of them. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this, Mr. Mailer Bag? This is called bubble wrap. Yes, we're insulated. Awesome. Yeah, I'm real cynical right now. The cool thing about Big Bad Toys, they also rate their toys. Like, you can go on there and they'll tell you if it's an 8, a 10. You can get, and they'll even give you the choice of what condition you want to order it. And of course, your price will be based off that condition. So I went ahead and took a leap of faith, and I ordered these as standard. And I can tell you right now, this is fantastic. 2014 Con exclusive Mezco Toys, tells you right here, Jax in his blue jumpsuit. Now this is an exclusive, and it's in pristine shape. I got this for $11 on Big Bad Toys. I'm really excited about that. And then we ended up getting Gemma here. So BigBadToyStore.com, I'm telling you, they're awesome. They do great packing. Here we are. I'll go ahead and give a nice little plug here. And they do everything from Pops to you name it. Check out Big Bad Toy Store right there. All right, so that's going to do it for Go Figure this week. It ended up, started out a little rocky, really odd. But in the long run, ended up all right. All right, so I'll be back in a minute. I'll get this all cleaned up, and we've got a mail call. Hey guys, we're back with a mail call. Got all those action figures cleaned up, and sorry I kind of was beating that home with the whole mailer bag, but that had me just chapped. But anyway, we're on to mail call, and our first stop, Target. Probably didn't help whatever was in there. Actually have forgot what's in here. That's cool. That gives it kind of a little impromptu mystery box here, because I completely forgot what I ordered. But as of late, I've had a lot of luck with Target, so that's been good. A lot better than I've had with Hot Topic. Still hit or miss with Amazon, but hey, check this out. Huh. We got a little bubble, and we have a box in a box. So, that is really good. Wow. This is actually just a single item, too. I don't recall, I don't think I ordered anything outside that. I just don't remember what I ordered. Let's find out real quick. And we have more bubble wrap on the inside. Ugh. Yeah, that's good. They really packed it in there. Oh, okay. And he is toast. Frickin' toast. Ah. Dang it. Okay, well this was Stormtrooper from the 2019 Galactic Convention. This is the Target exclusive. And as you can tell, box in a box and double wrap, and didn't save it at all. And the scary thing about this is the boxes had no damage whatsoever. So this happened at warehouse. This happened, yeah, there's, that sucks. This is a cool looking pop. Got that chrome Stormtrooper. Well, looks like I'll be on the phone with them tomorrow. Well, that sucks. All that work. All that freaking work, man. Jeez. Yeah, top's completely dented in. I don't know if you can see that at that angle, but completely dented in. The glass here is done. So Target's pretty good about replacing these, though. I'm not that worried about it, but it's just it just blows my mind. I mean, you saw it here first. Box in a box, bubble wrap. You even had an extra piece of bubble something in there to keep it from moving around. But all right, well, hopefully I'll get a return on this. Again, of course, as I've always said, you know, I don't want my money back. I just want a good pop. So I'll let you know how that turns out next week. That's a darn shame. Okay, so next up is Amazon. I've had a lot of luck with them lately, so I know I'm rocking the boat by keeping on ordering from them, but they do have some exclusives that were, I believe, if I'm correct, that this box here is the, I ordered 2 Toy Story, well, not exclusive. One was just Buzz Lightyear, because I couldn't find him in the stores, the regular Buzz Lightyear, and then there was the Amazon exclusive. So they're a little brave. They just put this bubble pack in the middle of it. But here's the regular 523 Buzz Lightyear. He looks in really good shape. No dents, no anything. Alright, okay, Amazon. Stepping up to the plate a little bit here. And then we have the Amazon exclusive Buzz Lightyear floating. And from what I can tell, this is in great shape as well. So, wow. There we go. Way to go, Amazon. Way to wake up for that Target debacle there. That's awesome. Alright, cool. So I'm really happy with that. Alright, so Amazon's really stepped up to the plate. Let's see if they can go 2 for 2. That being my last of my mail call today is from Amazon again. This is a single pop. I believe this should be Amazon has an exclusive genie from the new Aladdin movie that glows in the dark. And I love the glow in the dark pops, so I had to really wanted to get this. So again, putting my faith in Amazon again. So here we go. Then we got a little promise here. We have a box in a box. And the box itself. Now here, I'll show you again. This box is in great shape. There's nothing wrong with it. This was the box inside, and here, as a matter of fact, the box I just opened, great condition. Not a dent. Came in flawlessly. Yeah, but the Target box came in that way too. So, I guess that doesn't mean much now, does it now? Alright. Oh, okay. This is one of those boxes that I had about 4 episodes ago that had an inner lining as well. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a cardboard inner casing, and then it keeps the pop in place. I kind of like that. And yeah, it's this cool insert. They sit on that base on the bottom. And wow. Okay, so Amazon came through again. This is our Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark genie. Great shape. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to get that nice and get the light on that for a little while and let that get ready to shine. All right, cool. Shine, glow. But all right, so Amazon came through awesome. So hey, you know, mailbag. Man, it really stinks about this Stormtrooper. I mean, okay. Well, like I said, Target's pretty good about. Usually, what they'll do is they'll send you a return on your phone app, and you can take this into any location and return it there. But the only problem with that is I haven't seen this in any of the locations at all. So hopefully they'll just mail me a new one, and you know, I'll gladly return this. I just need a nice chrome Stormtrooper. All right, so yeah, that was the mail call this week. All done with that, and Amazon came through with flying colors. So that's a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then oh, you know what, there is another thing I did get in the mail. So I got this from Katana Collectibles, and I think last week I was showing you a little segment that I was thinking about doing about salvaging your pops if you get them beyond repair like this. You know, I can't really do much about him, but you know, I'm gonna have to wait for the Target outcome on that. But certain pops I can't take back, and I'm stuck with them, so I try to get creative and salvage them. So Katana Collectibles here has soft case protectors that you build, and it also has some kind of like deck or like pedestal stand that goes on the inside. Not really a pedestal, it's just like a raised step that goes inside the soft pack protector that you can stand your pop on and display. So what I'll do is when I get this cleaned up here, we'll return with the Katana Collectibles display soft protectors, and we'll see if they work or not. Alright, be back in just a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. So here we are with the Katana Collectibles. I just got the, remember, I was able to buy these on Amazon. I think it was $8.50 for 5 of them. So I want to see how they work. I want to try them right here on the channel. We'll figure it out together. So okay, it looks simple enough. Okay, yeah, so this is not a... We'll see how it works out. Real simple. We have silver bases that we fold into place. As you can see, they're angled to fold down. And then basic soft pack protectors. So let's go ahead and get the cellophane off to keep them all nice and clean. I like the fact that they do that with these. They look so much nicer when you're finished. Sometimes a little bit of a pain in the butt to get off, but once you get them started, it's good. I always end up, and I'm not sure if everyone has this problem with their pops, but sometimes you're just stuck with loose ones. I have several loose ones that just sit around this room amongst all the other pops, and I don't know what to do with them. They're just kind of hanging out, you know. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this put together. Cellophane's really good. These are the soft protectors here are really high quality though. This is a very very sturdy plastic. Matter of fact, it's sturdier than a lot of the ones that I have behind me actually. This is wow. I like to form fit these, all angled perfectly. Very sharp angles to, I don't like that bubble look when you put your pop in there. I like it to be very form-fitting. And this, I don't know if you can hear that, but that is strong. That is really strong. So let's see, we take one of our bottoms here, and it looks like we just fold our lines down. So you got like a base. So fold that flush. And you put it down beside the pop protector. Just like so. So you're going to have that right there. You're going to have the bottom base. I like that it's silver. And we got some volunteers here. We have Morpheus from The Matrix. I do have him in box form, but unfortunately when I first started collecting these, he was one of my first pops, and he was also one of the first box casualties where it was completely destroyed. I wasn't really putting up a fight back then to get him replaced or anything like that. I just kind of just rolled with it. So let's see how this works. I kind of see the gimmick. It doesn't actually lend to any more stability of the pop. I really like the protector though. Alright, so there you go. This is the idea behind these. Is they stand on this platform that goes at the bottom. And like I said, it doesn't do anything for their stability. It doesn't keep them, but it does keep them from just hanging out on your shelf. So that's kind of cool. He could easily fall over on the inside, as you can tell. Come on, Morpheus. One of them fell over. So anyway, so like I said, this is our little displays from Katana Collectibles. Overall, I give the plastic, the quality of the soft protector, an A+ all the way. This is, I'd really like to know what these are. This is stronger than any pop protector I have on my pops right now. As for the whole display deal, well, you can see Morpheus. He doesn't really approve. But at least he has a place. He's not going to roll around anywhere. But like I said, the concept's there, the idea is there. It is what it is. And matter of fact, I ended up paying almost $9 for 5 pop protectors. But I would like to order these in bulk. This is what's funny is I actually think these might be smaller than the normal pop protector. Let's see. Oh, substantially smaller too. Because it was meant to be a display. So here's your standard pop protector for the box, and then this is that. So yeah, still, if we can get this size and this type of plastic, yeah. Alright, so it's an idea. If you guys have any loose pops just lying around, this could be a nice way to display them, or I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I really like know, I like the pop protector itself. Okay, so there you go. There's the displays that I purchased, and I wouldn't call it a total waste of money, but it's gimmicky as all hell. But hey, there you go. Morpheus has a place to live. Alright, well, tell you what, that's going to be it for this week's episode. There is some new pops coming out next week. I don't think the market's going to get as flooded as it did this week, especially leading up to the release of Avengers Endgame. There was just a lot of hoopla out there in the toy world, and it was great for us collectors. And it was just a good week. I ended up getting a lot. So next week, we'll see. It's probably been a lot more tame. Taylor will probably be back next week. We're thinking about possibly doing a mystery box, but we're still kind of on the fence. Our last outings with our last 4 mystery boxes have been really rough. But anyway, thanks for watching this week's Rock and Pop Vinyls, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Hey guys, I'm back with one quick little thing. I forgot a bag during my out in the hunt, so into the wild. So just want to do this really quick and show you what I picked up. I did go to Walmart, so yeah. So I went to Walmart and I ended up getting this Rocket exclusive. I knew I was forgetting a bag. I kept saying, man, I feel like I'm forgetting 3 pops. I mean, 15 pops didn't seem enough at all for this week's hunt. No, I had 3 more. So we ended up getting Rocket. He's an awesome looking pop. This box had a couple dings actually on it already. Nothing, actually to be honest with you, if there would have been like 20 of them, I would have picked another Rocket. But it was the only one they had, and people were coming left and right looking for it. And so, I mean, it did pass my standards for the most part. So I ended up getting him. Nothing drastic. There's no creases in the back, no dents in the display glass. Just a little ding over here in the top right hand corner. Just a little ding right there. I could live with it. At Walmart's prices on pops, absolutely, they're just under $9. But Rocket was not the one I was looking for. I was looking for Ronin, and I ended up getting the Walmart exclusive Ronin. I was so happy about this. This is a sharp looking pop, great detail. I love everything about it. To the point they had 2 in stock. I ended up with both. So if any of you out there had a hard time getting a Ronin, I'm your guy. So get a hold of me, let me know. I do have a second Ronin. I very rarely ever do that, just impulsively buy 2. I'm a collector mainly for myself. I'm not a broker, I'm not a flipper, I'm not any of that. I love toy collecting. I love pop collecting. But it was just, there was 2, and it was the only 2 there was. And I was like, you know what? Gotta do it. So I got 2 of them, and now that I've been able to calm down and the hunt, and of course that's the greatest part of toy collecting. It's the hunt. Ask any collector out there. I mean, you win some, you lose some, but when you win, there's nothing greater than when you walk out of that store and you sit in your car and you're like, I got it, and you just want to share. Well, a lot of people don't share my enthusiasm, and that's why I have this channel for folks like you who do watch this or do like toy collecting, know what I'm talking about. So anyway, this was a great hunt this week. I didn't mean to forget these 3, but I still had to share them. So here they are, Ronin, Rocket. If you have not seen this movie yet, please go out and do. It's fantastic. I love it. I'm not going to do any spoilers or any of that. There's no point. It's a 3-hour movie. It's worth every penny. Go out and see it. So anyway, all right. Thanks again. I'll see you later. Bye.